What's up, friends? This is Manni, and you have to see this. Watch.
In this world, I've died 1,000 deaths.
So brutal.
But each one made me stronger.
This is so
better.
Cool. Oh.
And when the time was right,
Bam!
I sacrificed the old Alice
Into
so
the new.
I could be reborn.
Oh yeah. Alice the Wanderer.
As for my captor,
He didn't do so good.
poor thing. Imagine building the perfect cage, only to find yourself locked in it. With me.
With me. Oh, you want some?
I'm bound to stay here until the end of time.
Boots!
I better make myself comfortable.
Indeed, you better. Wow, what an awesome cutscene. Welcome to Raid Shadow Legends, my friends, and this video is packed. Let me first show you how you get Alice, the Wanderer that you've just seen in this intro, right here. A legendary champion that you guys can get as a new player registering with my link down below. And God, I wish I could have started playing Raid with such an awesome legendary. The first two attacks increase the cooldowns of enemies and decrease their turn meter. The third one ignores defense and so on. So what a crazy strong champion she is, Alice, that we've just seen. And also, if we take a look at the player reviews that tell you a little bit about what the champion is like in different stages, you see 5 is the best number, so she's scoring extremely well. So yeah, what are you looking there? She's looking for something. Oh, I know. She's looking how you can get her. So let me show you, because I found it. In the top left, there's the promo code, and you type in Get Alice as a new player within 48 hours of registering with my code. But important, there are 3 more legendary champions you can choose, and you can only choose one of these 4. So don't make your choice just yet. Let me first show you a little bit about the game, how to get into it, how to progress in the game, and then I show you the other 3 so you can make a good decision. And then there's another legendary that you can get guaranteed. So you see, the campaign is one way of progressing through the game here, and I've already done the normal difficulty all the way through. Then comes the hard difficulty, which I'm currently not stuck at, but I'm standing currently at the hard difficulty. If you take a look here, I've already completed the first one. This, as you see here, all stages in hard done. The second campaign map, I have nearly completed all of it. We have the second last, and the boss stage in the end. So we're gonna continue and complete this together right now. And just so much ahead, I have meanwhile grown my champion so far since I last time did the campaign that I'm breezing through the hard difficulty here, no problem. So I can just rush through the entire rest of all remaining hard campaign maps, and then I get into the nightmare. Into the brutal difficulty, and I'm not sure how difficult this is gonna be. And doing campaign will not only accelerate your progress in terms of your account level and give you experience that you need in order to unlock more things in the game, it also gives you items and silver and other event coins along the way, and it completes your daily and weekly quests. More about this later, okay? So you saw we just completed the second campaign level on hard, but on brutal I have none of them unlocked, and nightmare is probably something that's gonna completely kick my butt. Okay, so this is something for later that I'm gonna still keep for me, but another way of progressing is dungeons, and this is one of the most important part in this game, because there's a lot of different dungeons for you to choose, and they all drop you different loot, okay? Because you have a goal in mind, what you want to level or improve upon your champions, be it their item level or their equipment, or you want to ascend them or whatever. There's different ways to improve your group of champions, and depending on what goal you have in mind, you have to visit different dungeons because they all provide a different set of loot. Here, for example, scrolls are used to unlock and improve the skills or passive bony on your champions, and that you can unlock. And then here, this is what we're doing, the ice golem now, because we get some good stuff here, and I want to show you a more difficult stage than what you have seen right here. You see, when I'm beginning my attack against these trash mobs, so to speak, the first stage, they already take quite a beating before they go down. And the actual Ice Golem boss right here is really, really tricky. He's got a ton of health, unbelievably much. And the worst thing is he keeps respawning these two guards, okay? typically they go down before they even get to attack, right? Because I can constantly, with Nethril here, reduce their turn meter. My champion in the second right on the on screen. And so they never really get to attack, but they provide an extra HP pool that my champions have to deplete, right? And the boss keeps respawning them periodically with his hammer when he slams it to the ground. I'll show you in a second. Now Nethril has just added some poison to him. He's my boss nuker. He does by far the highest amount of boss damage due to that poison that's ticking on the boss. And he also adds the brimstone effect that causes an insane amount of damage once the enemy turn begins of the boss. But yeah, so we're all doing a bit of damage here. I got in the middle a healer that can revive. We have a second healer in, and it's probably too much healing. You saw the boss just respawn his ads, and we'll have to slap him down again. And I have double healing in this group, and I think it turns out to be useless. So this is what I mean. You have a goal in mind. You need to solve, increase, or you're going to try and collect certain items that you need to fulfill that goal. For this, you have to visit certain stages, and the higher difficulty you can do, the more you get from what you're looking at, So you're sitting in front of a strong boss, and you're trying to figure out how are you going to beat him the best way possible, right? The most effective way. I skipped ahead till the end here, but this was a 7-minute long battle. You can see in the top right. It's crazy, right? So what I learned from this, I don't need 2 healers in this group, right? I could go with 1 healer and 4 high damage nukers, and that would probably be the best way. At the end, you see a nice summary of all your heroes, and you see Dirandil did by far the highest amount of damage. He's extremely good, and my nuker Nethril also did extremely well. Elva is important because she accelerates the group and provides them with more speed, but with the crown was not necessary, and Diliana kind of did okay. She can stay or not stay, okay? But one thing is for sure, with the crown, I should probably switch out for this type of battle. Now, let me show you the other, Ludex Artor. It's another legendary that you can all get, even as an existing player, by logging in with the calendar rewards that you find also in the button on the left. You see, I already collected a bunch of rewards, and if you stick with it and log in every day, you're going to get guaranteed that legendary champion. I cannot say how strong he's going to be, but starting with a legendary in the game is immensely helpful. And there's a vote function where you can vote for what item he should come with, and yeah. Then we have Supreme 6. Remember, I told you there's 3 more legendaries you can get, and one of them is Supreme Galek. So remember, in the beginning you've seen Alice the Wanderer. That's one of the 4 that you can choose. The second one is Supreme Galek, being a super good attacking guy who attacks twice, attacks 4 times at random, attacks all enemies, causing HP burn, causing fear, and so he's a pretty universal attack damage dealer. And if we take a look at the player reviews provided by the community and player base, judging him across all sorts of dungeons, you can see that he is pretty good overall, really good rating. So definitely something to consider, although currently right now the recommended choice seems to be a little bit Alice, at least from what I've heard and what I personally think is good. And you get him by typing Supreme 6 into that promo code window if you want Supreme Galek, okay? So that was the second legendary champion. The third one is if you're going for PvP. Then the Monkey King, aka Sun Wukong, is insanely helpful. If you love PvP and fighting in the arena against other players, this guy is gonna seriously get you some power. First off, he comes with one of the most important auras in the game, speed. For PvP, absolutely must have. Then he can stun enemies with his basic attack. He will ignore defense and do additional damage there. Then he can attack all enemies and steals buffs from them. And the most important is the passive, where he gets revived when he dies. I have seen arena matches where I played against him and I had to defeat him like 10 times because he always kept reviving himself. Insanely powerful in PvP. And that's what you'll also see if you take a look here. Arena offense, arena defense, it scores incredibly high. It's one of the best champions you can have in the arena that is accessible. And so Sun Wukong, if you like doing PvP, might be your choice between Alice the Wanderer and maybe Supreme Galek and this one here. And you get him by typing in Monkey King, okay? Just like you have seen on screen. And the fourth one is Loki. Now, personally, if you want my opinion, I think Loki is more of a weaker of the bunch. Although he's a great supporter and adds a lot of really good passive bonuses like stealth and also block active skills and block buffs on the enemy, it's extremely powerful when used in the right situation, but it is a bit of a circumstantial champion who will not in every sort of battle be as useful as some of the others, and you can see that here reflecting in the score that the community gave him. So I feel like he can be a really good choice in many things, but not necessarily everywhere. Okay, you get him by typing in "get Loki" into the promo code field. So let's continue with making easy progress. In case you're interested in Raid Shadow Legends, which I have been playing for so many years because I love how relaxing the game is and that I don't have so much pressure. You open shards here. I just completed a daily quest by doing so. You get these shards thrown at you. Literally, I have 450 of them here. You can use these low-level champions to combine them into higher level and so on. And yeah, so let's just check out the daily quests. As you can see here, I completed 3 summon champions, use 50 energy, win 7 campaign battles, and so on. That all gives you rewards, and then there's weekly and monthly rewards, and so on. And I just love that there are so many hundreds of thousands of dungeons for you to play, all with their different loot table and rewards, and you can freely decide what you want to do in which order. And if you come across something that's very difficult for you, it's your job to figure out a solution, right? What champion composition is the one that allows you to deal with the problem that you're facing, right? Does this enemy boss heal himself? Well, then you need heavy damage nukers. Or is he more like increasing his damage over time, so you have to have a good amount of shielding/healing later on, right? And by the way, if you use the code below, you also get $60 worth of gifts with Zargala and some awesome goodies upon registering. And once you reach level 25, Rector Drath for you with a bunch of extra goodies. So, ladies and gents, get in the game. Find me there under the name Manni-G, and these are my favorite champions that I currently have. And hopefully, you're ready for the next video in which I'm going to dive into the PvP arena with you and then into clan bosses. So, more video content coming up, my friends. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see it, and also hopefully use my link below, because let me tell you, it's going to help me out too. Thanks for watching.